Yo, what's good, everybody? Mic check, mic check. We good out there? Music too loud, too quiet, too anything? Let me know you can hear me. Matthew H says, let's go, smash the like. Man, you're my hype man. Need to get you on payroll, brother. Can hear you. Good. What's up, Adam? Brian? Wyatt? Matthew? Wyatt says, come on, Klubnik, and Will Anderson. All right. Who's everybody else looking for? Jordan Travis? I know we got somebody out there looking for the Victor Wemby. I've got a few names over there on the left. It's a unique break with it being college and individual players. So obviously I can't fit everybody over there. So I just kind of picked out, some of the ones that I thought were bigger hits or such. So, yeah, that's obviously not everybody, but it's what I could do. So there's a lot of blank space over there. Sorry about that. This is Caleb Williams. I'll tell you, Caleb Williams is a good buy here. I'm a Caleb Williams magnet. I've hit a auto out of 5 red lava. In fact, I have it right here. It was a personal box that I opened of Bowman Best. Check this baby out. Auto out of 5. And then in a group break, I got a Caleb Williams out of 25. So, good chance of Caleb Williams. This is going to be a little bit unique. This is a full case right here. Let me pull up my stuff here so I can see what's cracking. All right, we got a full case here. I did open it so I could take pictures for you guys. But other than that, fresh case right from Topps. So, let's see. If a couple of you want to yell out some numbers in chat, 1 will be on the top, 2 on the right, even numbers on the right, odd numbers on the left. Yell out some numbers 1 through 16, and we'll pick those boxes. Jordan Walsh, Nick Smith, Zach Eady. Let's go. Yeah, let me know what boxes you guys want. We need 4 of them. 1 through 16. 13. That's the first one I see. So, we got 1, 3. Whoa. Wow, that lighting. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and lucky number 13. All right, so we got 13. I see a 2. So 2 will be the top one on the right, which I just took out and put there. We got a 3 I see next. So these were in reverse order. So we'll go like that back in. So 3 would be the second one on the left. Oh, 15. All right. Well, we'll do 15. That's the next one I see. So 13, 2, 3, and 15. 15 will be down here. Yep. Last one on the left is 15. Put those back in there. So we got our boxes 13, 2, 3, and 15. That way, hey, nobody can blame me now, right? we got Matthew R, Brian, Hunter, and TVG to thank for these 4 boxes. All right, so these are our 4 babies tonight. A couple things to go over. As far as shipping goes, there's obviously a lot of you that have multiple teams. That's perfectly fine. There's going to be 28 cards tonight because 7 cards per box. So 28 cards. And I think I listed at least 170, 150 something auctions. So obviously everybody's not going to get a card. I will certainly send out something so there's tracking, confirmation, etc. But I'll likely just use like the cheap eBay shipping if you unfortunately didn't hit, because it's just going to be a base card. You know, unless you want to give that money to the post office for no reason, that's perfectly fine. Just send me a message on eBay if you're like, hey, I paid for my shipping. I want you to give it to them. So that's perfectly fine. I would never typically ship using eBay, standard envelope or whatever it is, with a break. But like I said, this is extremely abnormal break. 1 auction for every player. I can't really combine boxes like hobby boxes of sports where there's a ton of cards because it's football, it's basketball mixed, and all college uniforms. So it's very unique. Like I said, not something I would typically ever do. It would be cool to save some money on shipping. Like I said, though, if you have an issue with that, send me a message and I'll get it taken care of. The numbers were for the boxes out of the case. We already picked out 2, 3, 13, and 15. So those are the numbers out of the fresh case of the Bowman U Inception. All right, so with that being said, I covered the shipping. We got some players listed there so we can all root for whoever we need, etc. I think we're ready to get started. Now, the first card is typically going to be serial numbered. The next 2 cards are typically going to be the autos. So I'm going to try to cover them up as best as possible. Probably pull the base cards from the back first. And then, go from there. Good luck, everybody. I hope we can all do, I wish everybody could hit. Obviously, being the breaker, I'm sending it all out to you guys. So I want everybody to get the best thing possible. Like I said, 28 cards. It is just how it is tonight. I have another one of these listed on eBay, and then on the website, thecardpit.com. I have a really crazy $5 buy-in, and it's random player. So there's 100 and something spots. Buy as many as you want. Can randomly get Wimby, Caleb Williams, can randomly get any of them. So if that's something you're interested in, hit us up at thecardpit.com. Go on there, place your order. We'll get it taken care of. I think that's going to break probably next week, maybe Friday. It kind of depends on when it all sells out. All right, enough yapping. Let's get rolling. I'm going to use this to cover up, like I said, the best I can. One pack. One big old pack. I think they're best fit in the 100-point top loaders. So I've got some large sleeves and top loaders for that. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. Let's see. Let me pick this up here. All right. Like I said, we'll try to... This is a little bit larger than the card, but try to start from the base cards here. All right, we got a Tyler Buckner. It's going to be our first card. I believe initiation, the I right here, means it's like one of their first cards of some sort. That I. Dylan Gabriel. Matt Buzzless. Obviously, a lot of new names, so not super familiar with all of them. And then Nolan Smith for the Eagles. All right. And our first card is going to be a numbered card. Josh Downs, 36 of 50. The number is going to be right here. You can see on that next card, you can see a basketball. I believe Wimby's are all redemptions. Maybe a Caitlin Clark would be nice. I want to be as careful as possible with these. Like I said, larger. All right. GG Jackson, 47 of 50. Nice hit there. Numbered auto. GG Jackson. It's a good sign getting some numbered autos already. Let's go. Let's keep it up. He got drafted by the Colts. Oh, Josh Downs? Yeah, I think you're correct. Awesome. All right. And our second auto of the first box. Tashawn Henry. That's one of the first initiation autos. All right, Sean Henry and GG Jackson, 1 basketball, 1 football, and then numbered Downs. That's box number 1. First break. Hey, what's up, Gus? First break with us. Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a ton. Who do you have here, Gus? Let's see, Gus. Scoot Henderson, huh? I believe that's you. You have Scoot? That'd be a big hit, too. All right. Looks like a Jordan Addison on the back. Flip this over. Let me get the space out here. All right. JJ McCarthy and Cam. All right. Awesome. Avery Anderson. Vincent Iwachukwu from USC. And Jordan Addison, round 1 wide receiver. All right. Let's get our numbered card here. It's going to be KJ Jefferson, 71 of 75. Here's the back if anybody's interested in seeing. It's likely you guys are pretty familiar with the product, I assume. 71 out of 75. All right. And our first auto out of this box. Ooh, an auto mem. Arterio Morris. See, contains a card featured. Yeah, I don't know if it's game worn. It probably is likely not. But that's going to be numbered number 1 out of 199. 1 of 199. Relic auto. Awesome. All right, and our second card out of the our second auto out of the second box. Tyler Van Dyke. Quarterback from Miami. All right. So a patch auto and a quarterback auto. All right, 2 boxes down, 2 more to go. Yeah. Great signatures. Yeah, they're not signing 500 pages yet, so they're still taking their time. They'll learn quickly enough. I don't see a redemption here. One more box for Wimby. Let me get those base out. All right, Derek Lively from Duke. Aiden O'Connell. Keely Kalel. Where? From the Ducks. And Jordan Travis from Florida State. I believe he's a quarterback. Yep. All right, and on to our numbered card. Looks like a green. Green Jalil Billingsley out of Texas. 146 of 299. I believe that's a tight end. Yeah, tight end. Carrying the ball. He looks like a running back. But we know who Texas's running back was. Always hit the pit. That's right. Right, Matthew, my hype man. I'll tell you what, the check's in the mail, buddy. All right, auto number 1. I got a peek. Bryce Young, quarterback from Alabama. Let's go. Nice hit. Bryce Young, that's Vincent B. There you go, Vincent. That's exactly who you're looking for. Awesome hit. Nice hit. All right, auto number 2 out of box number 3. Anthony Black from Arkansas. Power forward. Is he going to be drafted this year? Not. I struggle with keeping up with basketball outside of March Madness. And obviously being a Kansas fan, I watch every KU game, but it's hard to keep up so many schools. But Arkansas did really well this year, didn't they? I believe they made it to I thought it was at least the round of 32. Top 10 pick? Oh, wow. Mid-lottery pick. Wow, that's really awesome then. Wow, awesome. Let's take another peek at him then. Oh, that hair. I totally remember the hair too. Awesome. Nice hit. All right. Last and final box. Box number 4. Let's get another great one. Oh, wow, really? Projected number 1 pick in 2024? Holy cow. I need to keep up with my college prospects a little bit better. I do really well with football. Basketball, it gets me. So I'm just one of those fans that I watch March Madness, and, you know, it's hard to keep up with everybody. Let's see a redemption right here. And I don't see a redemption. Dang it, he must be in one of those other boxes. Saw some color on that one. Nick Smith Jr. out of Arkansas also. Luke Altmaier. Okay, I watch KU games. I just don't watch other teams outside of March Madness. Bo Nix. We were hitting a ton of Bo Nix the other night. The Bo Nix owner was ecstatic. And another CJ Stroud. Or wait, the other one was Bryce Young. So yeah, CJ Stroud. Yeah. Oh, he went to the G League. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to keep track of everything. I don't know. Like I said, I can keep up with football for the most part, but basketball is tough for me to keep up with. Even football is tough at times, but all right, our numbered card. Trevor Etienne out of 199. Yeah, there's a lot of routes, and then now the transfer portal. Everybody's going everywhere. Trevor Etienne, though, nice hit. Travis's brother, obviously. Crazy brothers playing same position. Wonder how he'll do. I don't think he was. Did Trevor go into the draft this year? If so, I forget who he was drafted by, but I feel like he didn't. All right, first autograph. Arterio Morris. I believe we either got one of him previously, or it was a numbered card or something. From Texas. Point guard. Who's going to be better, CJ Stroud or Bryce Young? That's a great question, man. I mean, supposedly Bryce Young has all the talent in the world, right? He's a little short. I mean, I guess that's $1 million question, right? It's a tough one. Bryce Young going to the Panthers. CJ Stroud went to number 2. He went to... Oh gosh, where was that? Didn't number 2 trade up and draft number 3 also? Oh, Texans. Yeah, that's right. Texans. I mean, that's a good question. I'll be rooting for Bryce Young more because, I don't know, I'm a kind of closet Panthers fan. And our last auto, Tyler Van Dyke out of 75 from Miami. I mean, it's a quarterback. Not necessarily the quarterback a lot of us were looking for, but I guarantee you whoever has Tyler Van Dyke is ecstatic. Because I believe we either got a numbered one of him or a auto as well. So is that our second one? Second hit of Van Dyke? Crazy. Numbered too. 43 out of 75. Yeah, second auto. I feel like you're right. So we got Arterio Morris, Anthony Black, Bryce Young, Tyler Van Dyke, Arterio Morris. Wow, oh goodness. 2 hits for 2 people. Wow. Tejon Henry, G.G. Jackson, numbered out of 50. So the gold. And another Tyler Van Dyke out of 75. Other than the autos, we got a Trevor Etienne out of 199. Jaleel Billingsley out of 299. KJ Jefferson out of 75. And a Josh Downs gold also out of 50. I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, we do have more spots listed on eBay as well as on our website. If you feel like getting that $5 random player, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a wild one. Somebody is going to get Caleb Williams or Wimby or somebody for $5. So check out thecardpit.com if you're interested. Appreciate it if you guys could subscribe and like. It'd help out a ton. Until next time, guys, I appreciate you chatting. Hope to see you guys again. Have a good night.